right, so now let's do the test. Does it really work? Well, we're gonna go toss the Mini SE into the water back there. Let's hope, fingers crossed, it floats. You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and... Hey everyone, welcome to my channel on this cool windy day at the beach. I'm out here to show you this product called Obuoy. It's a life jacket for your mini drone. So if you have something like a DJI Mini or Mavic Mini or Mini SE or Mini 2, it should work. It should not work on the Mini 3 because the Mini 3 has the sensors on the back shooting back, and this would block it. So in order to get it to work with the Mini 3, you would have to then turn your sensors off and fly it without sensors. So the whole idea of this product is to save your drone from sinking into the water. Because if this drone sinks in the water, it's kind of hard to get it repaired because I don't have a drone anymore. So boaters and people who fly over water, this is a really cool product. Let me show you what comes in this little bag and how it works with the drones and the different weights. Check this out. This is the packaging your life jacket comes in. Inside that packaging, you'll find a set of instructions and your life jacket and a name tag. Use the name tag to write your identification on it just in case your drone is lost out to sea, someone recovers it years later, at least they can return it to you. Total weight of the life jacket plus name tag is 8 grams. To attach the life jacket to a drone like the DJI Mini SE, just wrap it around, Velcro it in place, and you're all set to go. Total weight of the DJI Mini SE with life jacket is 244 grams. And if you place it on a DJI Mini 2, it's 248 grams. For owners of the Autel Evo Nano or Nano Plus, please be mindful that you have a fan in the center, and if you put that Velcro strap over the fan, you have to leave room for it to breathe. Total weight with life jacket is 257 grams. For owners of the Hubsan Xeno Mini Pro or Mini SE, you have to make sure that you don't cover this optical flow. So when you put the Velcro strap, you're going to have to modify the strap with a hole in it to allow that optical flow to look through. Total weight on a Hubsan Xeno Mini SE is 257 grams. Now, if you're an FPV drone pilot, you can easily place it on an FPV drone. This is a 5-inch drone, 5-inch props, and it fits nicely. Smaller drones might be more problematic. All right, so now let's do the test. Does it really work? Well, we're going to go toss the Mini SE into the water back there, and if it sinks and I can't get it back, well then I guess it doesn't work. But if it floats and I can pull it back out of the water, well, I guess it works. So let's go try it. The wind is picking up at my beach and it's getting colder, but we're going to go drop this in the water. So I have the Mini SE with the life jacket on it, and let's go drop it and see if she floats. Now I could fly it, but with this wind, I'd probably crash it. Oh, hang on, that's what I'm doing. I'm pretending I'm crashing it in the water. All right, so I'm gonna toss it down there in the water as if it just crashed in the water. Let's hope, fingers crossed, it floats. You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there we go. Well, there we are, she's floating. So now, if your Mini 2 was lost in the water, well, it's down there and you have to go get it. But at least it's floating and not sinking. Of course, I threw it in with the waves, so it blows it back on shore, so I don't have to go out and get it. Come on, a little closer, almost there, almost got you. All right, let's grab this out of the water. There's our Mini SE. So the product works, that was pretty good. It saved the Mini SE. Now all you have to do is put it in rice and dry it out and it'll be good. Now I have to be perfectly honest with you. I didn't throw a DJI Mini SE into the water. This is actually a different drone. It's the EX5. It looks just like the Mini SE and weighs about the same as you can see in this photo. So it gives you the same results as if I put a Mini SE in there. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering, oh darn, I wish he threw the Mini SE in there and I wish he flew it. Well, I do have another drone that's pretty bad in rough shape that I could fly. This drone I actually sacrificed because the battery for it died a long time ago, and yeah, I don't have another battery, so I can't use it, and I have a million drones, so this one got sacrificed, but I'm sure if I dry it out, it'll be good again. I have another drone that I brought, which weighs a little bit more than 250 grams, and I'm gonna put this little life jacket on it, and I'm gonna fly it and crash it in the water, and we'll see what happens. See if it keeps on working after I pull it out. All right, for your entertainment value, I have our little drone down here, orange in color with the life jacket on, and look at this, up there I'm showing with the camera on the front seats, because it actually has a camera on it, and it comes back to my phone. Now this drone, I have crashed it before, and since I crashed it, everything works except for the satellites on it. So that's why I'm going to fly it out here with no GPS. So I have to be a pretty darn good pilot to keep it flying in this wind, because it's going to want to fly everywhere without GPS. So I'm at 0 satellites. You can see it at the top left of my screen. And let's take it up and fly it. This is going to be a crazy flight, but I'm going to crash it. Props going. The wind is gonna blow it up and right back this way. So here we go. Whoa, hey, I'm doing pretty good. This is pretty good, but we're gonna crash it. So you should see, whoa, I'm crashing it already even before I got to the ground there. Whoa, it's almost in my head. Okay, so I'm gonna bring it over here and go crash it pretty close. Whoa, that wind is blowing. I'm gonna go crash it right by that rock. So I'm gonna look sort of like this. Turn a little bit like that. We'll get it down close to the waves. Get in front of the GoPro over there. It's kind of hard to control in the wind without GPS. But here we go. I'm flying like an FPV drone. One of these waves is going. Whoa, what happened? It's still going. Can I take off? And no, it kind of died. But it's floating. It's floating. It's floating still. It's gathering weeds. Here, let me just show you. It's still floating here. If I take it, toss it out there. You can save it. Look it's saved. Well, now it's doing a handstand. Let me just yank it out here. The lights are still on the battery. Can you see the blue lights? All right, rescue slow. I have to take off my shoes to go out and get it. All right. I think by now the battery is toast. Pull this up here. I'll scare it with my white legs. All right, coming. Whoa! Oh no, look at that. See the blue lights? The battery is still live. It's still powered. Here, check this out. Let me bring it over to the gooder camera. See over here? Battery, I still have lights on the back, like blue lights. So now you're wondering, does it actually work? So the only thing to do to test it out is to power it off. And does it even power off with the water? No, it can't even power it off. So I'm gonna pull the battery out. There we go, get the battery out. Dump all the water out of it. Unfortunately, the operation was a success, but the patient has died. So I would have to take this home, dry it out. I was hoping I could refly it here. Dry it out in some rice for about a day or two, and then it would work fine again. Right now, the battery's got some water inside, so some of the components are touching, so it just doesn't know to turn off. I'm just gonna put this over on the rock over here in case it bursts into flames. All right, so that was my review of the Obuoy product. I think a lot of you who fly FPV drones or camera drones, anything small, and you wanna make sure your drone does not end up at the bottom of the river, the ocean, the lake, then you're gonna wanna wrap it in a product like this. So links are below, go check it out. I don't think it's very expensive. And with that said, if you enjoyed this video and my destruction of drones that were already broken, please give it a thumbs up. And I hope to see you in future videos with many more cool products like this to be reviewed. Until then, I say bye!